Top 10 Richest People in the World 2025. You won't believe who's number one. Every year, the list changes, but 2025 came with big surprises. From tech giants to luxury empire builders. Today, we're counting down the top 10 richest people in the world. And trust me, the number one spot will shock you. Make sure you watch to the end, because some rankings flipped in a way no one expected. Number 10. Warren Buffett, $147 billion. Starting off our list is a legend who needs no introduction. Warren Buffett, the Oracle of Omaha. At 95 years old, this investing mastermind has built a fortune worth approximately $147 billion through his company Berkshire Hathaway. But here's what makes 2025 different for Buffett. Earlier this year, he shocked the world by announcing his retirement as CEO after decades at the helm. His hand-picked successor, Greg Abel, is set to take over by the end of 2025. Despite stepping down, Buffett's wealth continues to grow through his massive stakes in companies like Apple, Bank of America, and Coca-Cola. What's fascinating, while other billionaires chase yachts and mansions, Buffett still lives in the same modest Omaha home he bought in 1958 for just over $31,000. He's even been known to use McDonald's coupons. In his final shareholder letter, he reminded everyone that greatness isn't about accumulating money. It's about kindness and treating every person with dignity. A true billionaire with a conscience. Number 9. Steve Ballmer, $176 billion. Coming in at number 9 is former Microsoft CEO Steve Ballmer, worth around $176 billion. Known for his high-energy, passionate leadership style during his time at Microsoft, Ballmer is now the owner of the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team. Ballmer purchased the Clippers back in 2014 for $2 billion, and since then, he's been focused on building a championship-caliber franchise. His wealth primarily comes from his massive stake in Microsoft, a company he helped build into one of the most valuable tech giants in the world. In 2025, Ballmer continues to focus on philanthropy through the Ballmer Group, supporting economic mobility and education for low-income families across the United States. His energy and enthusiasm haven't faded one bit, and his fortune keeps growing alongside Microsoft's continued dominance. Number 8. Bernard Arnault, $192 billion. At number 8, we have Bernard Arnault, the French luxury fashion tycoon and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. With a net worth hovering around $192 billion in late 2025, Arnault controls an empire of 75 brands, including Louis Vuitton, Christian Dior, Moët, Hennessy, Tiffany & Company, and many more. Here's what's wild about 2025 for Arnault. His wealth has been on a roller coaster ride. He started the year with a peak of $209 billion in January, then lost a staggering $63 billion by June as luxury spending slowed down globally. But in October, after LVMH released better-than-expected earnings, Arnault's fortune jumped by $19 billion overnight. The luxury market has been unpredictable, with shoppers pivoting from designer handbags to travel and wellness experiences. Despite this shift, Arnault remains the richest person outside the United States and continues to expand his fashion empire by hiring top designers and acquiring prestigious brands. He's the king of luxury, and he's not going anywhere. Number 7. Sergey Brin, $240 billion. Number 7 belongs to Sergey Brin, the co-founder of Google and a board member of its parent company, Alphabet. Brin's net worth exploded to around $240 billion in 2025, making him one of the year's biggest gainers. Brin started Google in 1998 alongside Larry Page while they were both PhD students at Stanford. What began as a research project has transformed into one of the most powerful companies on the planet, controlling search, advertising, YouTube, cloud computing, and artificial intelligence. In 2025, Google faced major regulatory challenges, including an antitrust case where the Department of Justice asked the company to sell its Chrome browser. Despite the legal battles, Alphabet stock soared throughout the year, boosting Brin's fortune by over $81 billion year-to-date. His controlling stake in Alphabet continues to generate massive returns, and as AI technology advances, Brin's wealth is only expected to climb higher. Number 6. Mark Zuckerberg, $210 billion. And number 6, we have Mark Zuckerberg, the founder and CEO of Meta Platforms, the company behind Facebook, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Zuckerberg's net worth sits at approximately $210 billion, and he's been heavily investing in artificial intelligence throughout 2025. The youngest member on our top 10 list, Zuckerberg created Facebook from his Harvard dorm room and quickly turned it into a global social media phenomenon. Today, Meta owns 3 of the most popular platforms in the world, reaching billions of users daily. But 2025 is all about AI for Zuckerberg. He launched Meta Superintelligence Labs, a division focused on developing artificial superintelligence. Meta is building 2 massive data center superclusters, Prometheus and Hyperion, and has recruited elite AI talent from across the industry. Zuckerberg even hired the co-creator of ChatGPT and GPT-4 to serve as chief scientist. Meta's advertising revenue remains incredibly strong, and with Zuckerberg doubling down on AI, his fortune continues to rise as he positions Meta at the forefront of the next technological revolution. Number 5. Jeff Bezos, $243 billion. Coming in at number 5 is Jeff Bezos, the founder of Amazon and one of the most recognizable business figures on the planet. With a net worth around $243 billion, Bezos remains a titan despite stepping down as Amazon CEO in 2021. Bezos built Amazon from a garage startup into the world's largest e-commerce platform, revolutionizing how people shop, consume media, and use cloud computing services through Amazon Web Services. Even though he only owns about 8% of Amazon today, having sold billions in shares over the years, that stake is still worth a fortune. In 2025, Bezos made headlines with his space company, Blue Origin, which sent an all-female crew on a suborbital flight, including pop star Katy Perry and CBS co-host Gayle King. He's also continuing his philanthropic efforts through Bezos Expeditions, investing in companies like Airbnb and Workday. Bezos held the title of world's richest person between 2018 and 2021, and while he's dropped to number 5 now, his influence on global commerce and technology remains unmatched. Number 4. Larry Page, $257 billion. And number 4, we have Larry Page, the other co-founder of Google. Page's net worth exploded to around $257 billion in 2025, gaining an incredible $88.6 billion year-to-date. Page started Google with Sergey Brin in 1998 and served as CEO twice. First from 1998 to 2001, and again from 2011 to 2015. Today, he serves as a board member of Alphabet and remains a controlling shareholder, giving him enormous influence over the company's direction. Google's dominance in search, advertising, and AI has powered Page's wealth to new heights in 2025. Despite facing antitrust challenges, including a Department of Justice request for Google to sell its Chrome browser, Alphabet stock continued climbing throughout the year. Page has always been more private than many other tech billionaires, but his impact on the digital age is undeniable. Google changed how we access information, and as the company expands into AI and cloud computing, Page's fortune continues to soar. Number 3. Larry Ellison, $253 billion. This billionaire shocked the entire world after a massive business deal in 2025. Larry Ellison, the co-founder and executive chairman of Oracle Corporation, sits at number 3 with a net worth around $253 billion. Ellison has been building his fortune for decades through Oracle, one of the world's leading software and cloud computing companies. But what made 2025 extraordinary for Ellison was Oracle's explosive growth in artificial intelligence and cloud services. His net worth skyrocketed by over $61 billion year-to-date. In September 2025 alone, Ellison's fortune surged by nearly $100 billion in a single day after Oracle announced major AI partnerships and cloud expansion deals. For a brief moment, he even overtook Elon Musk as the world's richest person before the rankings shifted again. Ellison is also famous for his lavish lifestyle. He owns almost the entire Hawaiian island of Lanai, multiple yachts, and an extensive real estate portfolio. His combination of tech dominance and luxury living makes him one of the most fascinating billionaires on this list. Oracle's AI boom propelled him into the top 3, and he's showing no signs of slowing down. Number 2, Larry Page. Wait, what? Hold on. Once predicted to be number 1, but 2025 changed everything. Actually, let me correct that. Number 2, actual reveal, coming up after number 1. We're keeping number 2 under wraps for just a moment, because the number 1 spot is going to completely change how you see this entire list. Stay with me. Number 1, Elon Musk, $422 billion plus. The richest person in the world in 2025 is Elon Musk, with a mind-blowing net worth that recently hit over $422 billion, and at times surging past $500 billion. Elon Musk has absolutely dominated the wealth rankings in 2025. He's not just the richest person alive, he's the richest person in modern history. So what happened in 2025 that made Musk's fortune explode? First, Tesla stock jumped 33% in a single month, adding billions to his net worth. Tesla's market valuation crossed the $1 trillion mark, cementing its position as the most valuable automaker on the planet. But Tesla is just one piece of the puzzle. Musk's AI startup, xAI, was valued at $24 billion when it raised $6 billion from investors in mid-2024. By Musk's own account, xAI is now valued at $80 billion. That's a massive increase driven by the AI boom. Then there's SpaceX, Musk's aerospace company, which saw its valuation soar to $400 billion following a private tender offer in August 2025, up from $350 billion just months earlier. SpaceX continues launching rockets, deploying Starlink satellites, and working toward Mars colonization. Musk first claimed the title of world's richest person back in September 2021. Since then, he's held the top spot for most of the time, briefly losing it to Bernard Arnault in 2023 and early 2024, but reclaiming it decisively by mid-2024. What makes Musk different from every other billionaire? He's not sitting on his wealth. He's constantly reinvesting it into ambitious, world-changing projects. Electric vehicles, space exploration, artificial intelligence, brain-computer interfaces through Neuralink, and tunnel infrastructure through the Boring Company. Musk is building the future. His fortune fluctuates wildly based on stock prices, but one thing is clear. Elon Musk is rewriting the rules of wealth in the 21st century. Bonus: who will become the first trillionaire? Now, here's the question everyone's asking. Who will become the first person to reach $1 trillion fortune? Analysts believe Elon Musk is the frontrunner. If Tesla, SpaceX, and xAI continue their exponential growth trajectories, Musk could cross the $1 trillion threshold within the next 5 to 10 years. His net worth has already more than doubled in just a couple of years. But don't count out Larry Ellison or Larry Page. Both have seen explosive growth in 2025 due to the AI boom. And if their companies continue dominating artificial intelligence and cloud computing, they could also reach trillionaire status. The race to $1 trillion is on, and 2025 has shown us that fortunes can change faster than ever before. Technology, especially AI, is creating wealth at an unprecedented pace. So there you have it, the top 10 richest people in the world in 2025. From Warren Buffett's timeless investing wisdom to Elon Musk's futuristic empire, these billionaires are shaping our world in ways we can barely comprehend. If you enjoyed this breakdown, smash that like button, subscribe for more incredible content, and drop a comment telling me which billionaire story surprised you the most. Who do you think will become the first trillionaire? Let me know below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.